what's going down, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of Camping with Coleman. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman. I'm in the studio. It's actually getting dark. It's raining nasty outside. It's just been one of those gloomy weeks. And so that's why I'm kind of doing lots of in the studio stuff right now instead of going out and doing some wheeling. And it's actually helping me get back on track because I've been so far behind on things. So today we're going to do another unboxing right here. And if you guys are able to read upside down, you will have seen that this is from Ckrchobbies. True to ESP style, I already opened it up, and there's not a lot to go over in here, you guys. It's going to be really short, but the reason why I wanted to go over this is because this is going to be some of your first clues to my secret build. This build is going to be based in the 1960s. I'll let you know that right now. It'll be based in the 1960s, older vehicle, and I'm going to show you what I got for it. It's going to be an older vehicle with some new style modifications, which is pretty cool. So, big shout out to CKRC for coming through in the clutch for me on this, because this was really a random situation that I was really fortunate to be able to work out, and I'm just stoked. I'm not going to tell you guys what the secret build is yet, because it's secret. I can't tell you the secret yet, but I will show you guys what I'm going to be using as a base. And that's going to be an SCX-10 frame set. A lot of you guys are probably wondering, oh, well, why not the new SCX-10 II? Well, because it costs money. A lot more than this would cost. Not to mention, the SCX-10 II isn't going to work for what I'm doing because, well, you'll see. Well, I guess it could work for what I'm doing, but it would require a lot of modifications. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to start from the ground up and build this how I want it. The very first thing up is a frame set. You guys are all very familiar with that. There's part number for you. But this is really simple. It's just a frame rail, cross braces, you know, standard stuff, transmission mount, things like that. All you guys are very familiar with that, and I'm pretty stoked because it's the best platform for me to start with most of the time. Something different though is this. I got Old Man Emu, the Nitro Charger shocks, and then I also got Superlift Super Ride shocks. Now, these are 80 mil, these are 100 millimeter, and I actually have some other shocks here in the shop laying around, and I got these so I can kind of play with sizes and see what I like, right? It's just, I gotta feel it out. This is gonna be me kind of doing something I haven't done before, and so there's gonna be a lot of testing and tuning and, you know, reaching into new territory for me on this build, which is going to be pretty cool. So these are going to come into play for sure, which probably has some of you guys already wondering what's up here. Went ahead and got some VP upgrades, just their stage 1 kit here. Standard stuff, knuckles, C-hubs, lockouts. Real simple. I just did that because, well, yeah, I don't mind. I like the Vanquish stuff too, and I wasn't going to go all Vanquish on the axles because I have a Vanquish axled rig already, and while, yeah, it is great products, it's really not my style. I don't like having all metal axles all the time. I actually still prefer to have plastic so that I can slide over things, and you can easily beef up a plastic axle to be just as durable and last just as long as an all metal one, but still maintain better performance due to the sliding nature of the plastic. So yes, I do, for those of you wondering, yes, I do still prefer a plastic axled rig. I like it to be built, but I prefer plastic axle housings. Yes. Let's keep it moving. This is for my other secret build, just a sticker sheet here. Had a few stickers on it that I really wanted to use, so set that aside. I got the VP sticker kit here as well, sticker kit, just a little VP sticker thing to go with my VP stuff, and mainly that's for Hercules, because Hercules is all vanquished out, and I don't have any stickers for it, so this will probably go on Hercules. And then, here's the good stuff. Oh, no, I also have this here because I needed a set of dog bones. I didn't have a set of dog bones, so I got a set of dog bones. Then I also got this light set. Yes, oh my lord, it says Integy. I have an Integy product in here. The reason I got that is because I wanted it. It does what I want. I run all kinds of light kits when it comes to this. My light bars that I prefer are Phoenix LED Designs, which you'll see me running come Axial Fest. I'll be running more of those. But for now, as far as the light bars, I have a bunch of different stuff. But when it comes to light kits, I prefer to run whatever works. I don't have like a specific brand I stick with or whatever. I just use what works for my scenario. If I want blinkers, I get something with blinkers. If I want brake lights, I get something with brake lights or tail lights or what, you know what I mean? So different things have different amounts of LEDs, different features, different sizes, things like that. So this one's going to work for this situation. So that's why I went for that. And then we get to the good stuff. I'm just going to pull a handful out at once. Boom! Here we have some beef tube products, right? Right up front, beef patties. For those of you that don't know about beef patties, they're pretty slick. It's a basically a wheel or a bolt-on wheel weight designed to add weight without sacrificing looks. It looks like a brake rotor, so it still has a really cool, good look to it, right? Sexy look to it. Pretty stoked on that. Hopefully these are going to fit the wheels I'm going to be using. We're going to find out, right? So they did not have the heavier ones in stock. They come in different weights, right? They use different materials to come up with different weights. So you can get like brass and stuff like that, right? But they had the aluminum ones in stock, so I went with the aluminum. Plus I like the look of the aluminum. That's what, you know, real brake rotors would kind of look like. So pretty stoked on that. I also got beef tubes. Beef tubes are awesome, and those of you with the keen eye are going to notice what beef tubes these are. Pretty stoked on these. And if you guys don't know what a beef tube is, it's a tube that is designed to go inside of your axle to basically strengthen it, which adds for more durability, longevity, and then you can increase power and abuse and things like that, and you can really, really hammer on your axles without them flexing around and stuff like that. There's also mounting points here, so you can bolt stuff down into your axles and have a solid mounting point, which I'll get to that when I finally go over all these installed and stuff. I'll definitely show you guys how these work. They're awesome. Super cool. And for those of you that picked up on that little number on top there, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull those out now. I picked up some friggin' ATT6 axle housings. These are the TKO tins, as they're called. And I know it's hard to see in the package, so I'm just going to crack it open, throw the box down here, slide all this stuff over, and we're just going to dump this out here, and I'll just show you guys what I got. These are awesome. I've been wanting a set of these since they came out, and I was very, very lucky. CKRC, Shane over at CKRC was nice enough to go ahead, get in contact with the owner of Voodoo Racing or ATT6 Racing, and if you guys are familiar with like Voodoo tires and stuff, ATT6, it's the same company, right? Well, at least the same owner, and basically I was able to secure a set of their TKO 10 axle housings. I'm going to open one up right away just to show you guys. I'm just super stoked on these, and I feel like you guys need to see them out of the package here. So I'll crack one of these open right off the bat. Boom. Oh yeah. So look at these. For those of you wondering, yes, they're two-piece. They do come apart. It's just sitting together right now, but whoo! For video's sake, I'll hold it together for you. Yeah, you notice that, huh? High pinion angle, right? You notice that the pinion input or output shaft area, right, is actually above the center point. That is awesome. That's going to improve performance and ground clearance with your drive shafts. Super stoked. All the same mounting points as the stock SCX10 axles, and I believe the same width and everything as well. So very, very excited. I will be going through these to see what else is different compared to the other axles, the stock SCX10 axles. These are a direct replacement for the SCX10 axle. Not sure if they bolt right up to an SCX10 2, because I don't have one yet, but We'll go over that eventually, I'm sure. Boom. Super cool, you guys. And those beef tubes will fit right inside of there so that I can sandwich it all together and have a nice solid design that's really going to hold up and look really, really good. I mean, those just look nice. Super, super nice. Their quality on their plastic, I guess it's probably a mold, I would imagine. I don't really know if those are printed or molded or what, but just really high quality. I mean, it looks like it's right out of a factory kit from Axial or something. Very, very good. There's also the TKO10 rear truss right here, which this is aluminum, for those of you that are wondering. That is aluminum. There you go. There's the rear truss. Here is the TKO front truss. Just really beefy. I mean, that thing, it is super beefy. So I got that there. And then I got another axle housing here to go in the rear. So I will be rocking the new TKO10 axles, front and rear, on this build. Pretty stoked on that. Anyways, you guys, that's all I'm going to show you today. That is as far as we're going to get into the secret build right now. I'm pretty stoked to rock these new TKO10 axles. Big thank you to Voodoo Racing, or Team OT6. Very, very stoked. I've been following the whole progress of these axles, and I'm a big fan of their tires. I need to get a set in here, honestly. I've yet to run any on my personal rigs, but when I was in Las Vegas last year, I got to run some of the KLRs when they first came out, and just all around great company. I've talked to the owner a couple of times on Facebook. Seems to be a great guy, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm pretty stoked to be able to run these. He's not an official sponsor or anything, but they did kick these down, so you guys, I will disclose that, and I will say that I'm not gonna recommend them until I run them and I can see how well they hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and speculate, though, just by looking at the quality, the fit and finish, and the design here, that these are going to hold up just fine. That's my speculation. But only time will tell. So anyways, you guys, I will talk to you here on the flip side. Until then, you know what it is. Peace and chicken grease. Yeah, you guys have a good day, good night, good evening, all that stuff. And I'll see you on the next episode.